latest wrestling videos, you guys, here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys, and join today, you guys. NXT Great American Bash that just went off like 5 minutes ago, you guys, because I'm recording this video now at 10:36 p.m. on Sunday, July the 30th. All right, you guys. So the matches, you guys, was so crazy on here. We seen like banger matches. Even though some people retain, we seen just banger matches, especially the main event. My God. So NXT Great American Bash started off with Metaphor, which is the team of Noam Dar, Mesa, Jakara Jackson, and Lash Legend versus the team of Nathan Frazier, Dragon Lee, and the two ladies Feroza and Leon. So you guys, they pretty much opened up this match to where Dragon Lee, he was doing his thing or whatever, and ended up picking up the victory. But I was like, this is like it was just real. It was just that crazy, you guys. But Dragon Lee ended up picking up the victory for the team. My prediction in my prediction video, you guys, if you go and listen to it, if you have not already, I had said that the team of Noam Dar and Mesa was gonna win, but looks like that was 0-1 for me. So I was like, man. So next, you guys, actually, let me give you that rating on that match. On that match there, I would have to give a rating. I'm not going to do a 1 out of 10 like I used to do. I'll do 1 out of 5 stars. So I would pretty much give that match like a solid 4. It definitely deserved it. The way they were moving around in the ring and how Jakara Jackson, she definitely can wrestle, because like I said in my prediction video, I've never seen her wrestle personally. I don't know what her skills are like or anything, but she definitely can wrestle. And I was like, okay. So I thought I was gonna win, you guys, but right here with this match, I was 0-1, so I lost that one. I was like, no. So next, you guys, we had the NXT Tag Team Championship match where we had the Gallus Boys of Mark Coffey and Wolfgang versus the Don and Stacks. So you guys, so Joe Coffey, Joe Coffey, he was on the outside. Of course, he was trying to help and everything. And of course, you had Mark Coffey, which is the one that is, the one that teams up with Wolfgang. But anyways, you guys, not to say the least, they were trying to use like a weapon of some sort, but ended up the referee seeing it. And then, that's when they just ended up winning. Like I said, I ended up getting this match here right. I've definitely seen it's coming, because how they pretty much had the Don, in jail, for the storyline purposes and everything. They had him in jail for a little while, and they ended up getting him out. And I just like I pretty much said, I just felt it coming. So I didn't really follow up with this whole story thing, but they showed it on NXT, and like I said, it was great to see the Don and Stacks, because Dom's went to AEW, but you don't see him on the show really. But yeah, you guys. Anyways, Stacks and the Don ended up winning the NXT World Tag Team Championships. Next match, you guys, we had the the Weapons Wild match, or the Wild Weapons match, whichever way you guys want to call it. So Roxanne Perez, of course, you guys, faced Blair Davenport. This pretty much all started about there was somebody always attacking Roxanne Perez, and for months now. And Roxanne Perez, let out all her frustrations. She just went berserk, you guys. And so, come to find out, like I said, it was Blair Davenport. They ended up doing a little Booker T thing where they were fighting in the store and all that this past Tuesday on NXT. And then like I was like, man, I was like, this bringing back memories of like the Stone Cold and yeah, the Stone Cold and Booker T thing when they were fighting in the grocery store. Then you hear the police cars outside and everything. Y'all remember what I'm talking about? Don't act like you don't when you did. But anyways, you guys, Roxanne Perez, she ended up beating Blair Davenport. I ended up losing on that one, you guys. I ended up losing on that one. I said Blair Davenport in my thing, so that pretty much right here. Oh shoot! Rewind back, you guys, to the Gallus match and Dunn and Stacks. So I said that they were gonna win. So I'm 1-1. I'm 1-1 in you guys. Then to give that match a rating, I would definitely have to give that one I give it like a 3.9, 3.8, but still good though. But yeah. So going down back to the Roxanne Perez and Blair Davenport match, you guys. I was thinking Roxanne Perez was gonna win, but I wanted to choose Blair Davenport. But then again, you guys, of course, she was in the hometown. Her little sister was there. Her mom was right there, you guys. Like right when you walk out to the left, right before they walk up the steps to get inside the ring. So with that being said, you guys, like I said, I mean, my hopes was Blair Davenport, but looks like I was wrong. But you know, hey, I mean, Roxanne Perez definitely deserved it after being attacked for months and months and months. It makes sense. So, so if I had to give a rating out of this match here, which was pretty good, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'll give it like a 4.4 out of 5 stars, which is still good though. So let's go. Let's see. I said Blair Davenport. So I was 1-1. So right here I was 1-2. So I lost some more. I lost some more, you guys. I'm like, geez. I'm like, come on now. And then we ended up. Let's see what we ended up else that we seen here. All right. This match right here, you guys. I don't know if I could really give myself any credit on this because it was a double count out with Gable, Steveson, and Baron Corbin, and I do want to talk about this as well a little bit more. So they ended up fighting, and I believe Baron Corbin was talking to Gable Steveson when he ran him like to the side, like where the announce table is at. And when he ended up, you know how they normally run him into the little barrack, like into the ring thing right there. I believe he was talking to him during the match because he held him right there for a little minute. And of course, the wrestlers always talk to each other, letting them know what they're gonna do. And of course, Gable Steveson hasn't been in a actual WWE ring before, moving around and stuff. Because it kind of confused me when he was clotheslining Baron Corbin out on one side, like when you walk down the entrance ramp. And then he ended up putting Corbin back in and then clothesline him on the other side. I was like, what is he doing? So it kind of confused me, you guys. And Gable Steveson ended up, they were brawling on it. Gable Steveson and Baron Corbin ended up brawling on the outside. Just seeing them exchange blows and everything like that. But then ended up getting thrown across the announce table. Referee counts 10. It ended up in a double disqualification. Now, we did hear the crowd say bullshit. So that was another thing that I heard as well. They was like, bullshit, stuff like that, you guys. But the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was Gable Steveson was booed. He was freaking booed, you guys. Like, I was like, what in the world? They are booing this man? I was like, Gable Steveson has never wrestled in the ring. The first time we seen him, sign like a WWE contract was when Stephanie McMahon was at WrestleMania and introduced Gable Steveson. Now, if Gable Steveson does come out and say something about the crowd and knowing that he's a heel of some sort, and then they end up saying like, Gable Steveson come out and say, you guys don't appreciate anything, and then of course him being a heel. Now, Um, I can feel like he can definitely bring back, like the like some Olympic, like a Olympic people. He can work with what's the guy name that was with the Creed brothers? I can't not remember his name right now, you guys. I cannot remember his name. What was his name? Let me look it up real quick, you guys. He was with the Creed brothers. I can't remember his dang name. Let me see. I'm checking it right now, you guys, to see who it was. Who was it? Who was it? Damon Kemp. That's his name. Damon Kemp. Now, I feel like Damon Kemp and Gable Steveson could definitely work together and definitely possibly, like, let's say they ended up creating like a little team together, some kind of faction together or something like that, and be the most hated NXT tag team in NXT history. Now, I think that would be good. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen on Tuesday as far as like with Steveson, because Gable Steveson, he looked at the crowd when he got back in the ring after attacking Baron Corbin. He took down his straps and he looked at the crowd and he started doing something like this or something like that. I was like, and then I just heard them boo him. I was like, huh. I was like, wow, they booed Gable Steveson. So that match right there, you guys, man, I can't even. If I have to give it a rating, man, it's gonna be low. I'm gonna have to give this jump right here a 0. A 0, man. A 0. But like I said, I don't count this match really because of how it went. And I was like, that's kind of lame. And then, like, what was the purpose? Like, this match should have been on the pre-show. Should have just put the match on the pre-show. Why put the match close towards the end of where the main event is? Dumb by WWE. But anyways, I guess that's how they wanted to list it. All right, you guys, NXT North American Championship, you guys. We had, let me adjust the camera a little bit, you guys, so you guys can pretty much hear me. All right, NXT North American Championship match: Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Wesley versus Mustafa Ali. Now this match was pretty good. It was way better. I'm gonna have to give this match a grade of an A. Now my prediction was Dominic Mysterio to win, and definitely he did win. Had some little help from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley ended up giving Dirty Dom the North American Championship, and after giving the North American Championship, the referee like, hey, and I don't like that referee that was in that match anyways, because he counts too slow. He does so many crazy things, you guys, to where he's like, what is this ref doing? Anyways, he ended up grabbing the belt from Dominic Mysterio, handed it back out to the timekeeper. Timekeeper, of course, grabs it. Then Rhea Ripley gives her belt to Dominic Mysterio to clock freaking Wesley side the head, and Wesley still kicked out. And then Mustafa Ali ends up trying to hit his move, but Rhea Ripley ended up interfering. Long story short, Dominic hits the frog splash and of course retains the North American Championship. Now, where is this going to go to next, guys? Like I said, this match right here get a 5 out of 5 stars for me. Now, we did see where Dominic Mysterio later, toward the end, like before the main event, you guys, he ended up seeing Dragon Lee and him and Rhea Ripley ended up seeing Dragon Lee backstage, and Dragon Lee was pretty much, saying to him like, I'm not trying to be like your father, so on and so forth. So I feel like WWE is trying to tease a match between Dragon Lee and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, possibly for that North American Championship. But we'll see what's going to happen in the coming weeks to come. We may see it on Tuesday on NXT, but won't be for sure. But he definitely does going to have to keep defending that belt, and it's good that he actually has a belt right now, you guys. Anyways, let's get to the next match. So let's see. I'm three, 3 out of 2. I'm 3 out of 2. Yeah, I'm 3 out of 2. So um, I lost 2 of them, and then of course I got the Dirty Dominic one right. All right, this one right here, you guys, Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale. Now we know Thea Hale is very young, you guys. She's only 19 years old, and with that being said, you guys, Thea Hale definitely does look strong. I was like, dang, she looks strong, and we definitely thought that she was gonna win. But I shake my head on this one. I shake my head on this one. What in the world is going on? See, what happened, you guys, was Tiffany Stratton ends up hitting a moonsault. Bam, moonsault, falls back. Whoop. After then, of course, it was a submission match. So she ends up doing a Boston Crab. I even said, I was like, I think she's going to do a Boston Crab because I don't think that Tiffany Stratton doesn't have a submission. So while she doesn't have a submission, the thing I was thinking of was like, okay, she's gonna win by Boston Crab. So she didn't, she didn't let Thea Hill go or anything like that. But what she did was she did a single leg Boston Crab and put her knee in it. It was kind of like a Jericho thing, but without holding both legs and putting your knee into the back. And here comes the dumbest thing, you guys. Andre Chase threw in the red towel, and the referee rung the bell. Why? Why? Now, what I can see on Duke Hudson's face, he was looking, he was like, what? Now I see what's gonna happen right now, you guys. The thing I can see what's gonna happen is Andre Chase and Duke Hudson will go 1-on-1. Winner takes over Chase University. How does that sound? Is that a match that's going to be coming up in the coming weeks on NXT? Of course, Thea Hale is going to confront. She's definitely going to confront Andre Chase, and to let him know of how she feels about him throwing in the towel, when I don't think that should have happened. Like, even though she was in a submission, at least let her pass out. At least let her tap out. Don't just throw in the towel. This makes me go back to when Jimmy and Jay was fighting Roman Reigns, and Jimmy threw in the towel, and pretty much cost his brother his match against Roman Reigns. But that's what I'm gonna think is gonna happen there, you guys. So with this match right here, 1 out of 5 stars. I give about a 3. All right, you guys, main event time. The NXT Championship. Carmelo Hayes, he ended up coming out with the what's his name? I can't forget this guy's name. Dusty Rhodes. The thing where it said, y'all know the slogan where it was like, shoot for the sky. Every word that he's, okay, get a dream, which is it. Get a dream, hold on to it, and shoot for the sky, which was the banner things that came down during Carmelo Hayes' entrance. And I was like, that's how you pay respect to a guy that did everything for NXT. He's worked with, Dusty Rhodes, I wish he was still here now. He worked with some of the greatest wrestlers that WWE has right now. Worked with Roman Reigns, of course, worked with Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, so on and so forth, you guys. Just one of the greatest people. And the way Carmelo Hayes did this was just too fire. And then, of course, if I'm saying it right, Ilya Dragunov, he ended up coming out with red contacts in his eyes and leaning over the rope, red eyes all in the camera. And I'm like, what the heck? And I did not know that he was from Russia. I was like, huh. I did not know that, because I thought he was from Austria or Australia or something like that. But anyways, you guys, the match was just that good. 5 out of 5 stars, you guys. I ended up getting this one right. That Carmelo Hayes was gonna win. So the ending match part, what happened was, Trick Williams had the belt in his hand, and Ilya Dragunov runs from one side of over the steel steps and headbutts Trick Williams. But Dominic Joseph was saying on commentary, it looks like that Dragunov head hit off the NXT Championship, and that's when Carmelo Hayes threw Carmelo Hayes threw Ilya Dragunov back into the ring, got up on the top rope, and then freaking, what is that thing called? Leg drop. He hit like the leg drop or whatever. But it was awesome. Some great highlights. You guys, I suggest y'all to go right now. Go right now. Get Peacock. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I thought I heard something outside or something like that. But I suggest you to get Peacock wherever you live, either Peacock or WWE Network. If you live overseas, WWE Network is for you. If you live in the U.S., then of course get Peacock. Y'all definitely got to check out this match. It is 10:57 p.m. You guys, I've been doing this video for about 22 minutes now and counting. This one of the longest videos I've ever done, like actually talking. But you guys, so throughout the whole entire thing, you guys, I ended up getting 4 matches right, lost 2 of them. But I don't count that Gable, Steveson, Baron Corbin match or anything like that. But got some couple questions here, you guys, for you. Y'all comment down below what y'all think. Who is next to face Tiffany Stratton? Would it be Roxanne Perez that's going to face Tiffany Stratton, since she done got her pin over Blair Davenport and cleared that out? What do y'all think? Tiffany Stratton versus Roxanne Perez for the championship, since she never got pinned to lose it. Who's next to fight Carmelo Hayes? Who's next? Braun Breaker again? I don't know. Y'all let me know. What's next for Dragunov? Will Dragunov end up going to the main roster, going with one of his rivals, Gunther, when they were in NXT UK, and challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship and dethrone Gunther of it? That is another thing. Now let's keep on going here, you guys. Back up here. Like I said, Dirty Dominic Mysterio may be facing Dragon Lee for the North American Championship. That's another question. Gable Steveson, of course, being a heel. Let's see what's going to happen on NXT this Tuesday or the weeks to come. Let me know what y'all think. Appreciate you guys so much for watching Chris Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube.com. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving. And oh, sorry about that, you guys. My stand ended up falling. But appreciate the love and support you guys are giving. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys in my next video. If you don't see me post videos, look, I am posting shorts like every single day, all day. Check those shorts out as well. It is different stuff. It's not only just wrestling, but it's just random funny stuff as well. If you like funny stuff, check out my shorts. If you like short wrestling videos, check out my shorts as well. If you don't see me do like a video in like a day or two, like a regular video, then that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty much doing short. So check out my shorts tab, you guys. Chris Wrestling Views is out. Get ready for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. It comes on 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. So it's 11 o'clock p.m. here. About to go to bed, you guys. Peace. And don't forget to subscribe to my TikTok channel. It is Chris with a KHRIS 944. And I'll see you there. Peace.